Sometimes the hardest person to forgive is yourself. Not the ones who left, not the ones who betrayed you, but the reflection in the mirror, that voice inside your head whispering, "You should have done better. You should have saved them. You should have been stronger." And sometimes those voices get louder when no one's watching. And for Kakashi Hatake, those voices weren't just inside his head. They lived in every scar on his body and every memory he couldn't outrun. And sometimes, those voices don't just haunt you for a moment. They stay for years, shaping the way you live, the way you trust, and the way you protect yourself from getting hurt again. Just like what happened to Kakashi Hatake. Kakashi was a prodigy, a child genius, feared by enemies and respected by allies. But titles and skills mean nothing when you're carrying the weight of loss. First he lost his father, then his best friend Obito, and later, Rin. Each death was a wound he couldn't heal from, and with every loss, Kakashi built another wall around his heart. He wore a mask to cover his face, and another to hide his pain. He became cold, distant, a soldier who followed orders because it was easier than feeling, easier than confronting the guilt. But no matter how far he ran, the memories followed. And the one opponent Kakashi could never defeat was himself. But beneath all the pain behind those cold eyes, there was something else, a quiet strength. Because the truth is, the strongest people aren't the ones who never break, but the ones who learn to stand up again. And Kakashi? He taught us exactly that. But here's what makes Kakashi different. He never pretended to be okay. He carried his scars, his regrets, his guilt, and he kept moving forward. Not because the pain stopped, but because he chose to honor those he lost by living, by protecting others, by teaching the next generation what he learned through pain. Forgiving yourself doesn't mean forgetting. It means choosing not to let your past define who you are. It means waking up, even when your heart feels too heavy to carry. And it means becoming the kind of person those you lost would be proud of. And maybe that's not just Kakashi's story. Maybe it's ours too. Because deep down, we all fight battles no one else can see. And what matters isn't how many times you fall, but how many times you choose to rise. We all carry mistakes. We all have names, faces, and moments we wish we could change. But life isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about choosing to keep moving, even when it hurts. Because one day you'll realize the strength you were searching for was never about being flawless. It was about having the courage to stand up again. And maybe that's how you honor your pain, by refusing to let it break you. Kakashi once said, "In the ninja world, those who break the rules are scum. But those who abandon their friends are worse than scum." But what Kakashi truly taught us is this: the one person you should never abandon is yourself. So no matter how heavy it gets, no matter how far you fall, you owe it to yourself to stand back up. Not perfectly, not without pain, but because your story's not done yet. If this video spoke to your heart, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with someone who might need this too. And if you want more stories and life lessons like this, make sure to subscribe, because our journey isn't over yet.